inú wa ò dá o, èèyàn burúkú ni wá Nàìjíríà. Ó yẹ kó máa sá fún wa.
That's why we have the leaders we have now. Wicked people, local Nigeria.
Ọlọ́run ṣeun, I thank God for the type of leaders we have in Nigeria. That's why Nigeria cannot be good. Because we hate the truth. We are too know. Awalamo English is up. Awalamo kini konso. Awalamo law concourse. Awalamo enyo support. Because we be women will be supporting women. Men will be supporting nonsense. Homicide case. Very easy case to win. A very easy case. You know what that guy. I want to parents. I'm so sorry for that guy's parents. Spending a kilo square. You know, Nigeria, Kakiri. It will get to a time that people will be going to their houses and fetch them up. Weary. One lucky sound, Kakiri. Get out. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Prince. Please let Mr. Richie say something. Richie.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I've been listening for a while now. I'm just thinking in the fact that we're thinking about new lawyer. Is it possible to bring the PAN3LIST back at all as a public lawyer? I'm just trying that question. Maybe I don't know. I think right now, involved.
I think right now many options are on the table because I mean the case has gone belly up, and the only recovery mode that we can be now is to start looking for how to rejig ourselves and get back online with the case.
No,
now,
VDM, my sister, I'm sorry, ma.
Okay.
Don't bring any bankole and whatever. Toti watele. We need hungry lawyers.
No, Bankole and Smith have not been allowed to do anything before.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but hold on, Mr. Richie and Mr. Prince. See, as it is right now, I think we have many options. Even VDM said he was going to do a petition on this case. He has his own lawyers too. And I don't think VDM is representing the family. I don't think he's representing anybody. I think he's just trying to say, as an activist, I now want to take up this case too. So if he's doing his own on one side, those of us that have been on the case, we might want to look at our own options too. Do you understand? If Bankole and Smith becomes the only option that we have, we go with them. If we have other options too of radical lawyers who are not connected to these people in any way, because any lawyer that is connected to either the opposition or the family is a problem.
This is what I'm suggesting, a public lawyer.
The one that she too had connections to the other side, but people who did not want to listen to us, they were cussing us out. And see what the she too has done to them now.
Yes, ma'am.
So we need to be very careful in choosing anybody.
I think VDM lawyer is the GID.
They are going to choose now.
Listen, maybe you guys don't understand what I'm trying to say. Whatever we do, the Baba lawyer will still be relevant. Okay, I'm just saying at this stage, can we now get a public lawyer?
No,
that be completely independent away from. I'm gonna second. That will be completely independent.
Lawyer. When expand and Mr. Yomi suggests this thing, everybody say them be thief. Public no need lawyer.
Oh no, listen, we're moving on, right?
No,
I understand what you're saying.
This card right now, Mr. Gifted.
We're moving on, Gifted Baba. All I'm saying is, we know that irrespective, the Baba Legate will still want to have their own lawyer. But I'm just saying at this point in time, can we now have a standalone independent lawyer that will be working on behalf of the public? Just like PAN3LIST Smith.
Mr. Richie, don't even mention Baba's lawyer or Baba. We want a lawyer that will face them all.
Thank you. Rhetorically, you're saying what I'm trying to say. We're on the same page. I'm saying whatever lawyer the public wants should be independent of Baba's lawyer.
No.
That's what I think.
Mr. Richie.
Good
Did you sleep at all? Did you get some sleep at all?
yeah, I got to sleep. Yes, thank you. You're still singing my voice. Thank you. Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't been able to join in the conversation.
Yeah.
Anyway, Paparano was asking earlier, that was the next step. Okay, so to me,
he actually said that. That's good.
Yeah, so to me, I feel like the next step now is number one, sack this son. First off, we need to replace him with a radical lawyer, and we need to get this case completely off Baba's hand. It's not like he's not going to be like privy to information or anything like that, but he's not going to be involved anymore. It's now a public case properly. So we need to get a radical lawyer, a lawyer that can represent us well, that will now have to represent the case as it's supposed to be. All the people that needs to be petitioned need to be petitioned this time. It's not a matter of, they didn't grant, as in they didn't treat our petition, blah, blah, blah. So our eyes are open now. We know where we missed it. We know where the mistake came from. The case was badly presented from scratch. Now we need to get it back. Now we need to work on it like properly, follow like a proper strategy. Okay, because we've seen all the loopholes now. We know where the gaps are, and we have a solid case here. This is a proper murder case, like a homicide case properly, and now it needs to be presented well. I don't know if VDM's lawyer, like the DG guy, can actually help, because he's a lawyer that knows his onions as well. But we don't want a hold lawyer this time. We need a sound lawyer, like somebody that's younger, not people in the age of this current son. Okay, we need a young lawyer this time around. So these are the things that I've been having thoughts about, that I wanted to discuss with everybody. So let's see what we can do about this, and we can kick off from there. Thank you.
You know what, sorry, the question, you say something very quick. When you mentioned lawyer, and you mentioned about Baba is not going to be privy and all that, I think, this is what I think, that leave the Baba critical thinker, whatever, to do whatever they want to do. But
no.
One minute. Because for me, I believe in a public lawyer that's going to work independently, completely independent from Baba or whatever. Yeah? And the moment you start mentioning public lawyer, I can assure you that the Baba team will still want to have their own lawyer that will be only for Mr. Baba.
If we're saying they should have their lawyer, that's where they will still need to.
Can you convince them? Can you convince them?
No, I can't. Not me.
Okay, exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
If you're saying that now, that means we're going back to square one, because there's no way a public will have a separate and they will have their one. They will still have to align, because they're working for the same goal.
Why are you dragging us back?
Let us go back. No.
It's not possible, Mr. Richie. Don't let us speak in bad English here. Our lawyer will not work with anybody.
We can have public lawyer, then Baba team also, they can have their lawyer. There is no problem about that.
It doesn't matter.
Everybody will do their own work. Then
exactly.
Where's the funds gonna be coming from? Where's the funds? You think public don't have something to do with their money? Where's the funds gonna be coming from?
We don't have to the people who are donating lawyer or Baba. We don't need them.
We don't need to be afraid about maybe Baba people need to come with us to have the public lawyer. No. Everybody can do their own thing differently.
That's what I'm saying, but you cannot convince them. So for me, I think it's better to work independently and get a public lawyer, irrespective of whatever they're doing in their own team. That's nothing to us.
We know the channel. People from Baba side will really see the people that they use. Maybe I don't know what they use.
You're not really audible. What goes wrong? You're not really audible.
They will see that you have already followed the wrong direction. Then every one of them will come back.
We can barely hear you.
You're not audible. You're not audible.
How many people can we call? Can we call this time around?
I think you need to check your mouthpiece. What goes around?
What goes around? Don't use headphone.
Arrange how we can get the public lawyer.
Please mute him. We can't hear it.
He's
We
not
can't hear
listening
him.
to us.
Please mute him. Lady Chan is saying we need a PI instead. Once the PI finishes his work, who is he going to present it to? Is it not the lawyer that's going to execute it?
MLH, but we have Yomi. He can work with Yomi.
Yeah.
He can work with Yomi now.
But Yomi, we still need a lawyer as well. We've actually made this move, but they are bottled, right? So we're going back to basics now. But for me, I feel like this case should be taken off them completely.
We don't need them. We don't need them.
Yeah. MLH. Okay, see, I don't know how many people are aware of O.J. Simpson's case in America. Remember, he was freed initially. Then later, the family sued him, and they got him convicted and jailed. And they even got him to pay damages. Now, with this family we're dealing with, we can't rely on them to sue anybody because they haven't been able to do that. But the public, now that we have a VDM that is looking into the case, and we ourselves as a public are not satisfied with what we are seeing, if we can get another lawyer to sue the whole the family about this case, not sue the family, sue the push another case concerning the homicide, we can get people convicted through our own lawyer that is not connected to the family in any way. But let me land. Please. Okay. But don't forget that this case is a homicide case, and it's as it is right now. It's still between the government. They're not putting it as a homicide case anymore. No.
They're not putting it as an homicide case anymore.
Okay, listen now. So the coroner is now suggesting that only the nurse should be prosecuted for negligence or whatever against the death of Mohbad. But we as the public, we are not satisfied. I also heard that Baba Mohbad saying to VDM that he is not satisfied about the judgment. That means that he can get another lawyer on his own side.
Don't forget that the coroner does not have the power, the jurisdiction to determine who will be prosecuted.
No, they don't. No.
Only advice, yes. So
no, that's what I said. They suggested. No, that's what I said. They suggested.
DPP is only prosecutors pending, and the nurse, and they already in court already. They're in trial, facing trial already.
But we are not convinced now. That's why we're saying they can sue. Another legal lawsuit can be instituted on this case. Because what DPP is saying, it's not addressing the issue at hand. Do you understand? Because where did the blood come from? What really happened in that house is not being addressed. What did the nurse come to treat? Was it the blood?
Where did the professional come from?
The driver said he dropped Mohbad at home. Mohbad got down from the vehicle and walked into his home. He was not bleeding profusely. The boys that ran out at 3 a.m. saying Mohbad was bleeding, they needed to rush to a pharmacy or whatever. Where did that blood profusely? Where was the bleeding coming from? Nobody wants to talk about that. R3ãCT came yesterday and said there was a lot of blood. His shirt was stained. The duvet was even washed by the mother. And he was asking her sister, where did the blood come from? Nobody wants to talk about that blood. And that Mama Mohbad took video. Where is that video? That Ayan told her not to take, but she eventually took because R3ãCT fought for her. Okay, so do you get? Look, where are all this evidence? Where are they hiding all this information? We need a lawyer that will bring out and push out all these things. Look at the angle I'm coming from now. If we say they should be doing their thing and we're doing our thing, okay, it's a good point that you mentioned that this lady took a video in the house. If she refuses to release the video when we are at that point where we needed that video as an evidence, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't do it," that means we don't align. Their lawyer will be defending that, and our lawyer. When they are all standing trial, everybody will be looking for how to save themselves. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Right. I'll see when the truth will come out. Put them on trial. That's what we're saying. Arrest everybody. The woman herself said, "Arrest all of us." My concern is They need a safety net.
If we have two lawyers working on this thing, one from their side, one from the public side, they may not align, and that will put the case back.
No, they will put the case back. You need to understand this.
They won't align. That's what,
we don't want them to be aligned. We don't want them to be aligned.
We don't even want them to be aligned because by making them to be aligned, they can even turn to
compromise. That's another issue.
Compromise.
Yeah, so that's
working on this. That means we don't have to go. They will quickly change their mood.
We want both of them to go
united,
so that we can see the person that can perform.
All the things that they will be saying, it will be called together with cancer, all those things. But the family themselves are not united. Baba Mohbad is separate. Iya Mohbad is separate.
Now what we need, we didn't.
Of course, we'll be hearing different stories.
You understand? We didn't need the family in this case. We just.
Do you know what you guys are saying? Listen, 1 minute, please. All we're saying is we want a lawyer that will plug all these stories together and use that to tender for the police and push the police to do a thorough investigation, because now we're getting some evidence.
100%. That's what we're saying.
That's the focus.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, God bless you.
So we don't want any of those lawyers working together. No.
don't work at all.
They can never.
I'll remind you,
They will
Mr. Richie, I'll remind you when it gets to that point, okay?
I pray not.
I'll remind you.
Richie, you have forgotten that Baba and Mama, they don't sleep together. They don't talk. No tell. They don't sleep every day.
This is caveat. My brother, don't forget that one.
Prince.
All of them have blood in their hands. Listen, all of them have blood in their hands. Do you know, let me, what I've been thinking all the time.
I know, they have it.
Listen, what I've been thinking all the time is the, what do you say again? Say bona fide or something like that, right? Is something that's happening now, right now. Maybe I'm sure we all pay attention to it. If this Monday situation eventually gets stamped that as the day that Mohbad passed, Baba himself, Bosede herself, all of them are in trouble. And that's what we're moving to now. Are you getting the point? Once that's established that Mohbad passed on Monday, right? Once we have another more compelling evidences apart from the one from Bosede, from the Mama Mohbad herself, if you can move towards getting more confirmative statements that Mohbad passed on Friday, that would be Monday, that would be a very strong grant to take this case back to court ASAP.
See, Rich, I want Prince to understand something. Even though let Baba and Mama even call fúnra wọn jẹ ní ọjọ́ tí all petition wọn gan ọjọ́ tó pè wọ́n ní court, ṣé you understand? You mean anything? Àwọn méjèèjì wọ́n máa go down ní pé
don't you guys think that Falashade not mentioning the days? Falashade not mentioning the days yesterday was a bit of a concern. Don't you guys think about that?
Prince, public lawyer is there to.
Falashade not mentioning the days, not being specific about the timeline.
Even as per yesterday, this woman has granted interview. They are already.
Although they said the lobby said that behind the scene, which we don't have a privy to it.
And whatever now, kind of how will I say it? What in Jeruba woman?
Yeah, that is the reason why we need public lawyer, because it's public lawyer that can bring everything out. Because now they are calling this woman to put some fear in her mind for her not to say the truth. Then it's public lawyer that can do this, because public lawyer is not there to work for the family. He's there to work for the public. Then he will go.
The public lawyer will fight for the woman.
Yeah,
the public lawyer will stand with the woman, and she will have her confidence to speak up.
Yeah. Then even though we don't know, maybe if we bring the public lawyer in, the public lawyer might request for private investigation also that will be helping him one side.
Yes, now that's what I suggested, that we have your ground. We can have more than your me. We have VDM on ground already. You understand?
To me, I believe one thing. VDM is there. We have public lawyer. We have private investigation. Because they didn't see iron hand. That's why they are still doing all this mess. If they see the real iron hand, I swear to God, all of them will come outside.
Honestly, by the time they lock...
Did you hear what Karimo said this morning? Karimo said that Wunmi, if you go to very dark man and go and grant one interview, I will come out and drag you, eh?
Can you hear that? Can you hear
Karimo already... Karimo has already in deep water. You know why? Because with the statement from from Folashade yesterday, Karimo is already in trouble.
Yeah.
So whatever she wants to say, she can be back in there.
There is no way Karimo will escape from this case. There is no way, because she's involved also.
Karimo is
That's why she's trying to cover her own part.
We have 2 nurses in that house. Karimo was the first nurse, and the second nurse, that's Feishara Ogedegbe. They came to come and do cover of that, finishing up the mission.
You know what? Maybe Wunmi too stylishly throw shit at Karimo to make Karimo know that let me first give people let me make people understand that you were there. Karimo, even a second nurse came and slept there. So only Karimo will understand that
language.
Yeah, in fact, that was crying that day on our platform when they were saying second nurse. That was the reason why she was crying now on our platform. I think that was about a month ago. I can't remember that very well. Karimo too. For that woman to have come out yesterday and mention Karimo, Karimo is there. When Mohbad, before Mohbad died, Karimo was there. So all this lie way they talk for that, they freeze.
Risco, do you think Folashade doesn't know what she's saying? What she was saying? Yes. Yeah.
Of course she knew. She knew what she was saying.
She's not a baby.
Are you not listening, please?
She saw everything.
They said a lot being said, right? That's off camera. So we don't know the magnitude of what VDM has.
Folashade would have told VDM everything.
Yeah.
Underneath. VDM in his archive
this
right now.
CCTV camera will still come out. VDM will bring it out.
By the grace of God, it will come out.
Karimo
That boy, when they call Ayat, I believe every dark man will go look for him. Find the way they will.
He said he will look for the boy. That he didn't know the boy, but he will look for the boy. That he want to know that person called Ayat or Ayasi.
Ayan.
What's the name of the boy's brother?
Zlatan.
Yeah, the brother.
Darusha.
Rishi, I don't want us to forget. How can we go about the public lawyer? Because after
that is the solution, I'm telling you.
We'll just forget about it. Everybody will just cut off, and the next day also will still come out.
Any lawyer they want to take now.
We just need to know how to. Like what I think, maybe Tabale, if we can see like very good people among us, everybody is good. I didn't say someone is bad, but if we can see people that is more intelligent, very well here, that we can pick like 2 or 3 people that can come together to reason what can we do, how to get a public lawyer, it will be more better. It will be, because it's not everybody that will look for the public lawyer. We need to find people, maybe like 3 people, or you understand, that will be the leader, that will lead. You know, then this one that we want to go, this part we want to go about, we are not looking for a Mimofek glory. No. We don't want that.
That's what I want to say. We don't want anybody to say
all this one that is me that TV, we don't want all those glory style.
And we have to be careful when appointing a lawyer now.
Yeah.
The public are saying that this is a money-making machine.
Yeah.
So all these lawyers may want to present themselves as competent. They will come, collect money. If you see that they're not performing, they will leave again. So we have to be very careful. They have to be properly vetted.
We need to take lawyer that if we ask question, he can give us feedback. Then every one of us will see his hard work in the court.
Exactly.
That's what we want.
There'll be
is under the carpet. Let's put that one under. We can't say that.
Yeah, bro. Mr. Richie, I know we are trying to move forward, but once again, I will ask this question. Like 2 months ago, Mr. Yomi and Expander came up with this idea. They call them thieves. What has changed now? Why are we now clamoring for public lawyer? What has changed right now? Because I can remember vividly, you, Mr. Richie, you are one of the people that kicked against it because I engaged you and Papariano then. What has changed right now?
Yeah, my brother, but it's not too late. That Expander and Mr. Yomi can still come into this.
So you want to ask me? No, he's asking what has changed.
Allow Mr. Richie answer this question.
Okay. He's asking what has changed. For you, give them about. Looking at what's happening, do you find any changes right now?
Sorry, come again with that
I'm
question.
putting across to you. Do you find any changes even within the Baba legal team? Do you find any changes right now?
No.
Okay, then you're wrong. Because now, we now know for the fact that there's nothing to write home about the way the case is being defended. As at that point that you mentioned,
do you know why I said no? Do you know why I said no? Because I have foreseen all this.
That's you.
Well, the handwriting was written on the wall.
That's you.
We all saw that we're being misrepresented then.
We all saw that,
right?
yes.
That was why the proposal to get a public lawyer. But the moment they kicked against it made it look like some set of people wants to squander money, which is absolutely wrong.
Thank you, Emily. That's what I'm driving at.
This is the problem we have in this movement.
Anyway, thanks for pointing that out. So what does that got to do with the fact that we are clamoring and we're advocating for this sort of thing now? Are you want to go back in reminiscing, or I don't understand?
No, what I'm trying to let you know is let's be calming down when people bring out ideas, you know.
No. Distrust. Are you?
Forget about the past and let's trust.
I don't understand what this is. I know.
Towards Mr.
I know Captain Baba is Mali boy. So keep coming.
It's too much. That's what I'm saying. The distrust towards this man is too much.
Yeah, I'm missing it.
Can you please ask the question back, gentlemen? Ask back your question. I love that your question. Put it back again. Bring back your question.
Hey, Papariano.
Yes.
A few months back, I remember I engaged you and Mr. Richie when Mr. Yomi and Expander,
Me in particular.
yes, you know, brought up the idea of public lawyer, and you kicked against it, you know, and it was actually Supreme Iron Lady that started this narrative that she heard they've been contributing money, blah 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 this, and basically because the idea did not come from her, you know, she kicked against it. So right now they are clamoring for public lawyer. Oh, we need this lawyer now, like right away. What has changed?
All right.
That's what I'm asking.
Yes, a lot of things have really changed. Right now, we now know the corona inquest result. At the time, we don't even know what the corona is going to bring forward. So, I mean, there will be questions like this. Now we have VDM, okay, who is also doing his own interrogation, who has also helped to help bring some certain individual forward and equip them, make them ready to even want to cooperate with the public like never before. We have people who are ready right now to cooperate, who are ready to bring out information. At the time you were talking about versus now, if we were to have a public lawyer then, tell me one or two things a public lawyer will be doing. If if we are to have it then versus now, we'll tell you what our public lawyer will be doing right now if we should have it, and what it will be doing then.
Okay.
We're doing that, yeah.
Okay, you want me to answer your question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If we had a public lawyer then, you know, the public lawyer would have been working on their ground with the 3 seconds.
Tell me one petition they will, for example, like right now, I can say, right now with what we know with Folashade, a public lawyer can have Folashade as a witness and petition Mohbad father.
Yes.
Into everything Folashade has. So then, tell me one or two things public lawyer will be doing then.